Welcome to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see a squad from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on a fellow opponent from the American, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this. And the 49ers will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Owls offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground with the back. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Charlotte 49ers offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
He wants to throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's McGowan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Takes the handoff. It's Rutledge. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. That's another Charlotte. The give to the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The 49ers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed behind the line, it's Olsen. Got enough space, and he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Quickly complete. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Rides to back and leaves it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting the touchdown. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Oh, they're after him! And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And the try is no good, and they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's McGee. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's McGee. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Second down.
Wants to fire on second down. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. To the air, it's Harrell. Fires toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. He'll start this drive firing. Pulls it in. It's Barnett. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's got his man. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. That should be the final play of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Back to throw, it's Harrell. That's caught, it's McGowan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Makes the grab. It's McGee.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes the catch. It's Nicholas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Caught in the backfield, it's McGowan. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Harrell. Grab near the marker. It's McGee. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the 49ers are on the move. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Olsen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. He'll do it himself. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback keeper. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. Back to pass, it's Harrell. Unloads to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The 49ers send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Finds his man. It's Jackson. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 4th down, going to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And they'll take a knee. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you'd want to play better on offense. You want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's era of modern college football, with all these spread offenses and up-tempo, we're used to seeing a ton of points. We're not used to seeing a lot of games like this. I wouldn't get used to seeing it, but for this team right here, they got to love the way that they played